Hi, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. We always want the quick fix, an easy pill, the easy road to take, and I'm going to share you some ideas of why maybe that's not such a great idea. So, I want to just remind you about my 12-week online course for ages 18 on up. For 30 plus years, I was stuck in depression and suicidal thoughts, not knowing how to move forward. And I had a lot of anger, bitterness, and childhood trauma that I couldn't get over. And I was in a really ugly spot. So, the last going on 9 years after I had hit rock bottom, God has shown me tools and techniques that have helped me strengthen myself along with the help of God and Jesus Christ. Those are the true healers in life. So I want to be really clear that that's who I give all the glory and credit to. And they helped me change spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. They led me to books, they led me to courses, they led me to people and different ideas that I had no idea what they were about. And all these tools and techniques have blessed me so much in my journey. And so I'm here to share them with you to help empower yourself so that you can heal holistically and on a natural level to where there's no side effects and that you're able to move forward in just a way that is going to be pleasing for yourself actually because there's no side effects, like I said. So the link to that is in the comments below. This online course starts June 24th and it goes to September 9th. And it is a weekly hour to an hour and a half long class session live and lots of visuals to help you in your journey and then some homework each week. And then I get to connect with you one-on-one for 15 minutes each week to reach your targeted goal areas. So go ahead and click on that link and sign up for my class. I look forward to working with you. Okay, so what are some things that we can do to get out of the rut of, well, the easy road and if there was just one little pill that I could take that would fix my health problem, or if there was just this, it's not meant to be easy, right? The road less traveled is the one that we must take, and unfortunately, not a lot of people are willing to take that road. It takes a lot of character, it takes a lot of grit, it takes a lot. So I like to remind myself of the offerings that both Cain and Abel made. In the Bible, we read of the offerings that they brought before the Lord. And Cain, we know what his offering was. He just picked the fruit that fell from the trees onto the ground. And so all he was doing is stooping to, and I want you to remember that word stooping. He was stooping to and lowering himself to pick up that fruit that was so easy to do, to put in the baskets or whatever. He was able to do that easily. So Abel, on the other hand, he raised his flock and he nurtured them and took care of them and loved each one of them. But you know what? When it came time to give God his offering, he gave God the very best he had. And so I know in my journey of self-healing, and when I say self-healing, just know, I want you to know that God and Christ are included in that journey. God and Christ are in us all. So when I say self-healing, it is because they are in us that we are able to heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And so I just know that when we are willing and able to give God our best and effort, he loves effort on our end. There's no easy fix. It takes years for your body to get to where it is today. You may have felt great for decades or years and years and years, and then all of a sudden, what happens to us all? We hit our 40s and our 50s and our 60s, and our bodies are talking to us. They are constantly letting us know if we're on or off track. And believe you me, those 40s hit and those aches and pains start coming, and we're just not used to that, right? We've been able to eat how we want, do what we want, but then all of a sudden things are catching up to us. But I want to let everybody know the significance of it's never too late. Now, don't take that phrase and run with it. Well, it's never too late. Well, maybe I'll start in my 70s or I'll start in my 80s. No, if you want to start feeling better today, start today. It's all in what your desire is, And if you truly have the desire of having better health spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically, you must be willing to put in the work. So I'm here to say, yeah, sorry, not sorry. There is no easy pill to take to fix your health problems. There's no easy, click of a finger and you've got the body that you want to look like. And there's no easy road to connect with God. It's like, sorry, I didn't drink my water this morning and it's sitting over there and I should grab it, but I think it's empty. But anyway, drink your water. That's one thing that I am always on top of. Every day I'm not perfect at it, but most days than not, I get plenty of water, and water is so important and essential in our healing and our growth on all levels. Okay, our water is so important. So off of that tangent, so this growth isn't gonna happen overnight. It requires work on our end. Like I said, we cannot just say, you know what, I have this connection with God and yeah, life is good. No, it takes work. And I didn't have a connection with God, although I was a Christian my whole entire life. I didn't know what it meant to have a beautiful relationship with God, an intimate relationship with God. For one, I didn't feel like I was worthy. Two, I just thought, oh, I'm just I'm down here and they're all up here, all the spiritual people, and I just am not worthy to get there, and I just missed out on something. I don't have the secret or whatever to connect with God, and there is no secret. To connect with God, we get to make that choice, and it's not a checklist like, okay, connected with God today, done. Or hey, this month I connected with God, done. No, it is a day in and day out thing. If that is what you want to have, is a connection with God, that means you include him on your journey. You include him in your thoughts throughout the entire day, every day. And if you find yourself getting off track, then you just say, hey, oh, back over here. And it takes constant work. It takes effort. And you know what? When things take a lot of work and effort, do you know what it does to your character? It builds a strong character. It helps those hard times refine you into something so, so beautiful. So emotionally, well, I did the spiritual, right? Connecting with God. It's so important to have that connection. Christ is your Savior. God is there, and they are in us, and we have that ability to connect. So if you feel like you are not connecting with them on a great level, you have the power to change that. And it just takes time, and it's nothing that you can check off. It's something that is always a continual thing. And so don't beat yourself up. It requires you to take work and reach out to them in unique ways, whether it's through nature on a hike, writing, whatever it is you can do to connect. It's getting our heart and our minds working together. And when we do that on a spiritual level, it's going to help heal on an emotional and mental level as well. So everything works hand in hand. We can't just help ourselves spiritually and emotionally, but leave off the mental and physical. Vice versa, we can't work on the physical and mental and leave off spiritual and emotional. These are all intertwined with each other to stay at a healthy balance and to stay sane, really, to stay sane and feeling like you're not doing the same things over and over, expecting different results. It requires us to work on a goal on each of these areas to help us progress. So our emotional state of being is important. Are we connecting with our feelings? Are we allowing ourselves to feel? Are we recognizing how it is we're feeling? And let's just be honest, those emotions that creep up that aren't so welcoming and inviting, we must ask where they're coming from. Why is it that you're getting so upset in that particular situation? Because I guarantee you it's not that particular situation that you just blew up and got all mad about. It was from something from the past. 20 years from when whatever you got upset about, 30 years, whatever. It is stemming from something that's blocked within you, and it's important to address that. Include God in your journey. Like, hey, oh my gosh, I just responded because I have the same, I have this amazing story to where I kind of, got short with my husband and responded to him in a not very nice way. And I was like, whoa, like, and he had gone for work and I felt really bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I just kind of bit his head off for nothing. And why did I get so angry? And why did that instance get me so angry and upset? And you know what? Within a few short seconds, God recalled to my mind, He brought back an experience that had nothing to do with my husband and I. It was an experience of how I was treated growing up that had triggered that response. And so once you can recognize and acknowledge what that emotion is and where it's coming from, you can clear it. And it's so important to clear it. And I teach clearing modalities in my 12-week course. So then we have mental. It's so important that we work on, doing the hard thing to stay on top of our thoughts, how we're thinking, and staying on top of what we allow in our thoughts. That is so crucial. The type of energy that you want, by the movies you watch, the books you read, the whatever it is, information that you are learning, be selective, be careful. Include God and Christ on your journey in what goes into your mind and body. It is so essential that we are just connected in that kind of a way so that we can work and grow. And you know what? It takes work. It takes sacrifice. Even though everybody else is doing this or watching this, that in your heart of hearts not to align with your truth, you've got to be willing to stand for yourself in those holy places. So sometimes you're going to feel alone in making life changes. Physical, same thing. It is so important. If you want to feel good, the number one thing I tell people, it's not the spiritual, emotional, and mental. If you want to feel good, you have got to pay attention to your body, and you've got to be able to have that intuition and eat intuitively. Listen to your body after each meal. If it is bloated, or if you've got digestion issues, or if you're getting heartburn, or if you're getting headaches, or you're getting achy and pain, arthritic pains, inflammation, whatever is going on in your body, if you're getting any of that, pay attention to the foods you're eating. I guarantee you, sugar, dairy, red meat, different things, when we have them in the excess, they are going to affect our bodies. And so I've been on a health journey my whole entire life. I have fought for my health. I shouldn't have been alive this long. I wasn't supposed to live past 5. You guys, I am 47 and life is beautiful and I have all these extra years, and I share a lot of holistic home remedies to help you empower your health. And that is what we are to do, is to take control and utilize that we have. So that is my challenge to you, is to take the high road, take the hard road. It's not always easy. It's not always going to be a walk in the park, right? There is just people that are going to think you're a little nuts or a little fanatical or whatever it may be. It's okay. You've got to be able to get to a place where you are willing to take the hard road. You are willing to sacrifice, because it's no fun being sick. When we are sick, we are focused on not feeling well, and that is going to affect our spirituality and our emotions and our mental health. So it's so important that we start with our physical health. Start listening to your bodies and do the hard thing. What are we going to offer the Lord? What are we going to offer Him on a daily basis? Are we giving Him an offering that is of worth, or are we just stooping to lower levels and doing the easy, whatever's easiest because it's easy? It takes work. It takes work to eat healthy. You go to the fast food places and it's so easy to grab a meal and it's quick. But the hard thing is to actually go to the store and get the produce and the whole foods and the things that will feed and nourish your body, and to take the time to make it. It is work up front, but you are investing in, I just spit on myself, you are investing in yourself. You are investing in your family. You are investing in your health and your spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical well-being, and no one can do it for you. So take the high road and pay attention to what kind of an offering you are offering God each day. Is it something that, oh, my lights went off. It's okay. Is it something that you're willing to do? Are you willing to sacrifice the time that it'll take, sacrifice, from spending your time watching things that are feeding your mind garbage rather than wholesome things? What is it that we can start shedding in our lives to have a better connection with God, ourselves, and others around us? There are so many things that we can do. So, yeah, I mean, we all want that magic pill and we all want it to be easy and we don't want it to be painful. And so we tend to take the road that's most traveled on, the popular road. And I'm here to tell you that God will see your effort if you choose to do the work, put in the work, and have that desire in your heart. And you will see miracles take place in your life like never before. Be willing to work and watch how your mind changes. Watch how your life changes. Watch how not only it will bless you, but others around yourself in your circle, including your family, friends, and community. So God bless. Please like and subscribe to my channel and share it with others. God bless. Bye.